And good evening, high school football fans. Welcome to the last week of the regular season here in the GHSA in the state of Georgia as we get set. The Johnson Adams Smashers Beach Bulldogs here with you for ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. The Beach Bulldogs take a touchback there to start things off, and going with the handoff there out of the shotgun. That's a loss of 3 or 4 there on the play for the Bulldogs. Good effort by the defensive line there of the Adams Smashers. Coach Derek Bonner said that part of the field, that front seven, that defensive line, extremely important against this front of the Beach Bulldogs and the type of offense they like to play. But playoff spot on the line this evening between the Bulldogs and the Adams Smashers. Of course, Windsor Forest, Savannah in battle this evening as well in this cold, rainy night here in Savannah. Quick pass out to the left side there for Beach, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. That's going to bring up 3rd and 14. And just to play out this situation for you a little bit, it's not as easy as if, Johnson wins, they're in. If Beach wins, they're in. Obviously, you have Windsor Forest and Savannah doing battle tonight as well. And that could impact this game as if Johnson wins and Windsor Forest wins, Johnson would be the 3 seed. Windsor Forest would be the 4. If Beach wins and Windsor Forest wins, then it's Beach 4 seed, Windsor Forest 3 seed. If Windsor Forest loses and Beach wins, that's a 3-team split, 3-team tie, and we'll get in all of that as the night goes on. But over the middle there for Beach, incomplete. A little bit behind the intended receiver. Going to bring up a 4th and 14 early in this one. And it looks like the punt team will come on here for Beach. So, again, if Windsor Forest falls to Savannah tonight, that could make things insanely interesting if Beach wins this game. You go into tiebreakers. All 3 teams would have the same record in region. And Beach, it comes down to it, Beach would have to win this game by 13. Again, it's all a matter of tiebreakers, and we'll keep talking about that as the night goes on. But punt here for Beach early in this one, down to about the 40, rolling, takes a Beach bounce to about the 42-yard line. So Johnson going to start their first offensive possession of the night in plus territory here on Beach's side of the field at about the 42. So strong showing there by the Johnson defense early. The Adams Smashers' explosive offense when they get things going, and they certainly have over the past couple weeks. Big win over Windsor Forest a few weeks ago, 26-6, to put them in this situation. Big win last week over Savannah High. So Keon Edwards there at quarterback out of the shotgun. Handoff now to Marion Scott. He's up the left side, and he's gone up the sideline. 10-5. First offensive play for the Adams Smashers, and that's a 42-yard touchdown for Marion Scott. Just like that, Adams Smashers on the board and out front here in Memorial Stadium. Adams Smashers go up 6-0, 10:40 left here in the first quarter. And man, what a strike, what a statement from this offense here from Johnson. Certainly not taking their foot off the gas from last week where they beat Savannah High 48-0, and going to go for 2 here early. Out of the shotgun formation, you have a lot of motion there in the backfield. Marion Scott to the left. You have a fade route to the right and a flag coming in as well. That was to Ted Hurst. And the penalty going to be on the offense there for Johnson and declined from Beach. So just like that, first offensive play for Johnson. They go up 6-0, but the 2-point conversion is incomplete. Johnson leading this one early in Memorial Stadium. But I want to thank Enmarket for all they do here for high school football. You can find fresh food, healthy snack choices, and helpful employees at your local Enmarket. Established in 1964, Enmarket is passionate about bringing healthy options to their customers and promoting healthy initiatives throughout the communities they serve in Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. Did you know they've built a new app with tons of new features? Download the Enmarket app today to get exclusive app-only coupons and pay for your fuel from your phone. We know at an Enmarket gas station, you'll be able to find a fresh choice and a friendly face every single time you go there to Enmarket. Back here with you, Memorial Stadium, as Johnson has taken the early lead here over Beach. Kickoff to about the 15-yard line there for Beach and fielded it and coming out to about the 25, wrapped up and broke that tackle, but think he might have stepped out of bounds or forward progress was stopped there before he was able to break through it. Either way, Beach will get the ball here at about the 26-yard line. Quick 3 and out on their first possession. And this offense for Beach really got going late in the game there against Liberty County last week. Fell in that one 32-26, but a close ball game against one of the stronger teams in the region, obviously, and Desmond Burchett, obviously a huge point in that. The quarterback for the Bulldogs, only a sophomore, so a lot of room to grow in this offense. Out of the shotgun, handoff right up the middle there for Beach, able to find some room, put his shoulder down, almost break through the tackle there of the defensive tackle. Like that's Sidney Simmons there, number 28, running back here for Beach. And obviously, very, very windy night. I don't know if you can see it. Can't see it there through the camera, but a lot of rain this evening, kind of a right in between a sprinkle and a rain, but certainly steady. Out of the shotgun. And attempt a slant pass there from Burchett, but a little bit behind his intended wide receiver. And a flag coming in here late as well. We'll see what this is. It's going to be pass interference on the defense. Pass interference on the defense, so I think coming in through the wide receiver a little bit too early there. Either way, not looking like it's going to be a first down here for the Bulldogs. First down of the night here for Beach. And they get out here to the 46-yard line. But no, this feels like playoff weather here in coastal Georgia and in the low country, but just about a week too early. You got low 50s tonight, very windy, kind of a driving rain now left to right as the wind picks up. So going to be like this all night, I think. Offense is going to have to deal with it. Handoff up the middle for Beach. He's able to bust through that defensive line once again, pick up another solid 5 or 6 yards as the wind and rain picks up even more here in Memorial Stadium. Certainly going to be an interesting night from that front. Second and 4 now from Johnson's 48-yard line for Beach. Burchett and Simmons in the backfield there. You have 2 wide receivers to either side of Burchett. Takes a snap looking to his right, unloads down the field, but that one slipped out of his hand a little bit, and that's going to be intercepted as the defensive back broke for it. Going down the sideline here now, cuts into the middle at about the 30-yard line, going to be wrapped up. And that's Keon Edwards, the quarterback, out there at defensive back. He comes out, makes the interception. Able to bring it all the way back to the 31-yard line after he got spun backward. And Johnson in plus territory again to start this drive. Already up 6-0. Adam Smashers out of the shotgun. That's Marion Scott again up the left side. Big hole. That's 10, 15 yards down to about the 18-yard line before he gets popped there by a member of the secondary there for Beach. But hold on, we do have a flag. Believe this might be a hold down the field. So we'll see what the marker is, but obviously Johnson having a lot of success out of the run game here early. That was only the second play of scrimmage, and that's going to come back. So got a little help on that one via the hold. It was downfield, so that's going to bring it back to the 36-yard line. Going to be 1st and 15 again here for Johnson. Keon Edwards out of the gun. Marion Scott to his right. Takes a snap, pitches it over to Scott. Scott looking for room on the right side. Able to break a tackle there and get to about the original line of scrimmage there to about the 31-yard line. You have number 10 there for Beach, Jermaine Saxon. Jaden Gordon in there, Antoine Baines in the secondary. Forcing Amarion Scott down. Forgive me if I don't see some of the numbers this evening. You have Beach in the white jerseys, yellow numbers, so a little hard to see in the rain and all the way across the field, or when they are across the field. But second down and 9 here for Edwards, and Beach breaks through the line here early. Were they drawn off sides, though? No, that's going to be encroachment on the Bulldogs' defensive line and 5 free yards for Johnson. Some of the crowd pulling in here, showing up a little late. Had several fans underneath whatever kind of structure they could find before coming out to the bleachers, and tons of umbrellas out there tonight as everyone just trying to stay warm and stay out of the rain. Timeout here for Beach. You have a big second down and 5, second down and 4 coming up for the Bulldogs there defensively. But while we have a second, I want to thank Granger Honda, Savannah's only and now 9-time President's Award winning dealership. The President's Award is the highest customer service award that a Honda dealership can receive. Find out more there at GrangerHonda.com. Also want to thank the Uniform Source. The Uniform Source is a multifaceted uniform store serving the greater Savannah area. School, scrubs, safety, restaurants, catering, and church ushers too. Embroidery also available there at 818 Easter End Avenue in Savannah, Georgia, or check out their store inside of the Savannah Mall. But back here with you from Memorial Stadium. DJ Zuko here for the ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. Keon Edwards back in the gun, handoff Marion Scott here up the middle, able to break a few tackles. Big stiff arm there to the defensive end. Picks up another 10, 11 yards down to the 15. And a first down there for Johnson. Threatening to score again, up 6-0 here. 7:25 left to go in the first quarter. Looking to punch their ticket to the playoffs. Not only that, find their way all the way up to the 3 seed for these Atom Smashers. Starting to play better and better as the season has gone on, but Beach trying to stand in the way of that. 1st and 10 from the 15. You have a man in motion here for Johnson. Fake, you have Keon Edwards running the football up the middle. QB power. Gets 5-6 yards before he's really hit by anyone and dragged down a few yards after that. All the way down to the 6-yard line now for Johnson. 2nd and 1 from the 6. Keon Edwards in the gun. You have Marion Scott there to his left. Hand off to Scott. Driving up the middle. And excuse me, that's Nolan Bacon now, who's able to find his way into the end zone. Hit at about the 5, breaks a tackle, and is tackled into the end zone there from about the 2-yard line. And Johnson takes a 2-score lead here early in the ball game. Nolan Bacon finds his way in from 6 yards out. Johnson making a concerted effort to run the football strong in this rain, and that's exactly what they're doing here early. Now up 12-0 with 6:15 to go. Now you have Keon Edwards there in the backfield, up back to his left, with like Bacon there to his right. And this QB power all the way. Edwards finds his way in for the 2-point conversion. And Johnson, with 6:15 left to go here in the first quarter, the Atom Smashers rolling and running through the rain, up 14-0 early in this big matchup against the Beach Bulldogs. I want to thank Cash and Carry Pull Your Part. They make it easy, save money and time on your car repairs. They have large inventory, quality vehicles updated every single week, and they make finding the right used auto part in Savannah simple and easy there at Cash and Carry Pull Your Part. Also got to thank Coach's Corner. Coach's just turned 30 years old. Coach's has been named Savannah and Thunderbolt's favorite sports bar in town over 25 of those years. Guests can enjoy televised sports, great food, and fun. There are always ways to have fun there at Coach's Corner as well, including interactive trivia, video games, darts, cornhole, There's never a dull moment. There's always something on there at Coach's Corner at 3016 East Victory Drive in Thunderbolt. PJ Zuko here with you, Memorial Stadium, ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. Beach fields the ball there at about the 15-yard line, trying to find their way out, and breaks the tackle there at the 19. Now hit and tackled at about the 21. So that's where Beach will start their third drive of the evening here. Is that number 11 for the Bulldogs, Aaron Moore, handling the return duties for the Bulldogs so far this evening. Solid kicks as well by David Petty for the Adams Smashers. Now Beach down early, trying to get this offense going. It's aided by a defensive pass interference on the last drive. Still came up short there on the interception, and trying to get going here with that run game again out of the shotgun. That's Sidney Simmons, able to pick up just about maybe 1.5 yards there. And Desmond Burchett over the sideline to get the call here on 2nd and 9. 5:30 to go here in the first quarter. Beach trying to get things going here offensively. Don't want to fall behind too quick here early. Playoff spot on the line for both these teams. And everybody was moving early, I think. Yep. Easy call there for the head referee. False start on the offense. It looked like to me everyone had the snap count right there but the center, I think. Offensive line, running back there moving. Ball just didn't come out soon enough. So it's going to be second down and about 14 and a half here for the Bulldogs. 18-yard line. Again, low 50s, driving rain, windy. Kind of playoff weather here in Georgia a week early, the last week of the regular season. Burchett takes a snap, flushed out to his right with pressure coming in behind him, and that one into the dirt. Was looking for Aaron Moore there on the right side of the formation, just not able to get it to him. Don't think Beach has a completion this evening. Tough interception as well. As you can see that the rain just really affecting the throws here so far. As the interception just simply, I believe, trying to go deep and simply just slipped out of his hand. Kind of just went straight up. 3rd and 14, 4:50 to go here in the first quarter. Burchett, a sophomore in the gun, takes a snap. Looking to his right, unloads and hit as he throws. That, again, just kind of straight up in the air and could have been intercepted, if not for the defensive back slipping on the break. That was Tyler Miller that was trying to get to it. Excuse me, actually, I think that number 19, Jamari Taylor. And the punt team out for Beach here for the second time this evening. Backed up their own 18-yard line. And they get the punt away. This one kind of straight up in the air, though. You can tell the wind caught a piece of that one, too. And doesn't go further than the 35-yard line. And Johnson, again, going to set up shop at the 35. In plus territory, already up 14-0. Again, raining out here at Memorial Stadium. Just want to give a heads up. Do believe I hear some thunder crackling in the area. If it comes to the refs seeing any lightning in the area, I believe that would be a 30-minute delay. And every time they see lightning after that would reset the clock there at 30 minutes. So, but hopefully not going to come to that. Johnson offense in motion here, and the handoff to the wide receiver, Jermaine Holdendorf. And the run game still working strong here for Johnson. 10-yard pickup, 11-yard pickup again, down on the 24-yard line. is Holzendorf. Two rushing touchdowns on the night already for Johnson. And I believe yet to go to the air. The Adams Smashers as well. Just have this driving rain. If you can get the run game going, why not? 4:05 to go here in the first quarter. Handoff. This is Bacon again. A 4-yard pickup there for Nolan Bacon. You have two running backs that have come on really strong as the year has gone on. Kind of started off with Nolan Bacon there early. And Amarion Scott came on throughout the year, had over 100 yards there last week against Savannah High. First touchdown of the night tonight, but Nolan Bacon has come in, spelled him very well. As now you have Pendergraft, John Pendergraft with a handoff off the jet sweep. And another 6 yards, enough for a first down here for Johnson. Down to the 14 now. Johnson right inside the red zone again. Threatening to score and go up by 3 touchdowns here early in this one. 3:10 to go in the first quarter here from Memorial Stadium. Keon Edwards in the gun. And some motion there from the offensive lineman. Believe he had David Petty moving there a little early, just in his stance, ready to go. You could tell they were about to hike the football, just moved a little bit there too quick. So false start there on Johnson, back him up 5 yards. Handoff now. Off the right side, I believe this is Bacon again. Oh, excuse me, might have lost the football there at the end of the run, but ref on the sideline saying that the ball carrier was down. And that third running back coming in the ball game there. And Marion Scott will come back in. Now at running back. Handoff, snap low, but able to corral it. Scott with the handoff, breaking tackles down to the 5-yard line, 4-yard line is Scott. That's going to be close to another first down here for Johnson. Again, that was Jamari Taylor a few moments ago, able to come in, get a handoff there for Johnson, pick up a few yards on first down. Marion Scott bringing it down to the 5 here on second. Now 3rd and 1 for Johnson from the 4.5, 5-yard line. Out of the shotgun, QB power again. Keon Edwards scores untouched into the end zone. 3rd rushing touchdown of the night. And Johnson goes up 20-0 here on Beach with 1:10 left to go in the first quarter with a Keon Edwards 5-yard touchdown run. The 3rd Johnson Adams Smasher able to find his way into the end zone tonight, all on the ground. In this wild, wet night here in Savannah. Now Johnson going to send out the kicking team, try and make this one an even 21-0. Snap, hold is good. This one blocked, though, by Beach, so it's going to keep it there. 22-0. Johnson with the early lead here on Beach, taking advantages from great defense and a solid run game by the Adams Smashers tonight, looking to find their way into the playoffs here in 2021. Got to thank Enmarket for all they do here for high school football in the city of Savannah and all around. You can find fresh food and healthy snack choices and helpful employees at your local Enmarket, established in Savannah in 1964. Enmarket is passionate about bringing healthy options to their customers and promoting healthy initiatives throughout the communities they serve in Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. Did you know they built a brand new app with tons of new features? Download the Enmarket app today to get exclusive app-only coupons and pay for your fuel from your phone. We know at an Enmarket gas station you'll be able to find a fresh choice and a friendly face every time you stop there at Enmarket. DJ Zuko, Tay Smith working the camera tonight and all year here for ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. Kickoff here from Johnson, fielded around the 10-yard line again for Beach. And taking it out to about the 25, spinning now to the 27-yard line. 29, excuse me. And that's where the Bulldogs will start this possession. Best starting position of the night here for Beach. Aaron Moore again with the return there for the Bulldogs. And has been able to put together some solid returns tonight, but the offense just not able to get things going. Passing game just hasn't worked out for Beach so far. Rain has obviously affected that with just some balls kind of slipping out of the hands of Burchett this evening. But they'll try and get things going here. Down 20-0. Saw a big comeback here last week. We'll see if we see one tonight. Sidney Simmons caught in the backfield there by Johnson. That defensive line proven to be a big impact for this team once again. That number 71 there for the Atom Smashers. And don't have a 71 on my roster. Big defensive tackle, number 71, nose guard there for Johnson Atom Smashers. That's who he'll be tonight. And comes up with a big tackle there. A loss of 4 there for Beach. 2nd and 14 here for the Bulldogs. Burchett with a handoff right up the middle for Simmons. Able to get to right back to the line of scrimmage, maybe pick up 1 there. Yeah, big number 77 for Johnson getting in there. Have number 8, Makari Stafford as well in there on the tackle for the Atom Smashers. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter now. Johnson come out swinging with some big defensive plays, interception by the Atom Smashers early, and a run game that has shown 3 Johnson Atom Smashers getting in the end zone, 3 different Atom Smashers getting in the end zone tonight already, with Johnson up 20-0 here from Memorial Stadium. Want to thank the Uniform Source, a multifaceted uniform store serving the greater Savannah area. School, scrubs, safety, restaurants, catering, and church ushers too. Embroidery is also available there at 818 Easter End Avenue in Savannah, Georgia, or check out their store inside of the Savannah Mall there for the Uniform Source. So got to thank Granger Honda, Savannah's now 9-time President's Award winning dealership. President's Award is the highest customer service award that a Honda dealership can receive. Find out more at GrangerHonda.com. PJ Zuko back here with you from Memorial Stadium for ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. Burchett trying to set up the screen there on 3rd and 14, caught by Simmons, but taken down at the 34-yard line, 35 spotted there, and that going to be about 5 yards short of the first down. And going to bring up 4th and 5 here for Beach. 11:40 to go in the second quarter. Clock ticking here as well. So 4th and 5, punt unit coming back out for the Bulldogs. And just a tough night offensively so far for Beach. Took a little while to get going last week, but still able to come back. Almost beat Liberty County. They'll try and get this punt away. Pressure there, but still able to get this one away. Takes a Bulldogs bounce down and stays in bounds, amazingly enough. Stays right there on the sideline, rolls down to the 35-yard line of the Atom Smashers. So that's where Johnson will take over here, up 20-0, 10:57 to go in the second quarter. And this the worst starting position of the night for Johnson so far. So we'll see if that affects him coming out. But 3 rushing touchdowns for Johnson already. 1 for Keon Edwards Yeah, one for Nolan Bacon there as well. And Amarion Scott started off with a 42-yard touchdown run on the first play from scrimmage for the Adams Smashers. He's in the backfield to the left side of Keon Edwards now. They keep it on the ground. Scott up the right side following his blockers and hit there at the 43, but not before about a 7.5-yard pickup. There out to the 43-yard line for Amarion Scott. Keon Edwards, Amarion Scott in the backfield. Two wide receivers to either side here for Johnson. And have a flag here already. And what in the world? That an odd one. Okay, so you have a 5-yard penalty on Beach. Encroachment. I didn't see where anyone touched an offensive player, and the ball wasn't snapped yet. So that interesting either way. Going to be a first down here for Johnson out near midfield, the 48-yard line. Keon Edwards, the wide receiver here in motion. Handoff, Amarion Scott there up the right side trying to break a tackle, and he does. Bounces off another one, taken down by 3 Beach defenders in the secondary, all the way down to the 31-yard line for Scott, running with a purpose tonight. Counted on that run alone, took 5 Beach defenders hitting Scott before he was taken down. That's just kind of how it's been all night. 9:35 here to go in the second quarter. Nolan Bacon now comes in the ballgame at running back there from the 31. Keon Edwards in the gun, looks to his left, pitch off to Bacon, cuts up the left side, trying to follow his blockers and spun down there at the 29-yard line. Solid 7-yard pickup there for Nolan Bacon. This would say 2-headed monster, but really 3-headed monster at running back and quarterback, being able to run the football for Johnson. And proven to be kind of all Beach can handle tonight. Only 1 pass attempt on the night, and that was on the first 2-point conversion attempt that went incomplete. But that's the only pass attempt I can think of here for Johnson. Keon Edwards takes a snap. This is Jamori Taylor again into the ball game, spelling the 2 other running backs for Johnson. Pick up about 2 there. He was able to spin away from a couple tackles for some positive yardage, but going to bring out third and about 2.5 here for Johnson. Yeah, called along 2 on third down from the 23-yard line here for Johnson. Edwards in the gun, handoff, and first down there for Jamari Taylor. 4-yard pickup down to the 19-yard line for Taylor. And the Adams Smashers get another fresh set of downs, work their way inside the red zone again. Taylor still in the ballgame there in the pistol now behind Keon Edwards. Edwards takes the snap. This is a play action pass looking over the middle. Thrown behind his receiver. And dropped. I will say dropped. It was behind his receiver, but Pendergraph was able to get his hands on it. Kind of slipped through his hands, though, at the same time. I mean, you have a driving rain from left to right here, kind of right into the face of the Adams Smashers offense. About 50 degrees here this evening in Memorial Stadium. Solid football weather for the beginning of November. Handoff to Nolan Scott. And another pickup of 8 on second down there for Johnson. All the way down to the 12-yard line. And you got to, it makes you even more confident to be able to throw the ball on early downs when you know you can pick up chunk yards running the football. It's kind of just a sweet spot for the Johnson offense here so far. 3rd down and 2, though, for the Adams Smashers. You have Bacon to the left. And Keon Edwards keeping it himself, runs right up the gut. And that's going to be enough for a Johnson first down. Only able to pick up about 2.5, 3 yards. Well, it looks like it would. It looked like it was going to be enough. Thought he was down at the 9-yard line. They bring it back to the 10. So this actually going to bring up a 4th down. Excuse me. Was kind of self-spotting that one. It's going to be a half yard short, though, with the spot from the sideline ref. So Keon Edwards now. Bacon to his left. And what do we have here? A timeout from Beach. So 6:13 to go here in the second quarter. Johnson up 22-0 and threatening to get in the end zone again. Beach calling a timeout to try and hold them strong here on this 4th and a half yard. Got to thank Cash and Carry Pull Your Part. They make it easy to save money and time on your car repairs. They have large inventory of quality vehicles updated every week, and they make finding the right used auto part in Savannah simple and easy there at Cash and Carry Pull Your Part. Also got to thank Coach's Corners. They just turned 30 years old, and Coach's Corner's been named Savannah and Thunderbolt's favorite sports bar in town for over 25 of those years. Guests can enjoy televised sports, great food and fun, and other ways to enjoy and have a good time there at Coach's Corner as well, including trivia, video games, darts, and cornhole. There at 3016 East Victory Drive in Thunderbolt at Coach's Corner. We're here at Memorial Stadium, 4th and half yard for Johnson. They're up 20-0. Threatening to score again, but the Bulldogs with an opportunity to turn them away here. Keon Edwards at quarterback. Amarion Scott to his left. Handoff. Scott up the right side. Can he get to the edge? Well, he does. Runs into another defender, though, and taken down in the backfield. That's a big stand by Beach. With their backs against the wall, already down 3 possessions, the Bulldogs defense turns Johnson away for the first time tonight. And now can the Bulldogs offense take that momentum and run with it? 6:05 left to go here in the second quarter. Again, playoff spot on the line for both these teams. And now kind of a mixed wind type of rain. You have rain kind of going in every direction here this evening. Cold night at Memorial Stadium and all around Savannah. Low 50s. Here this evening. And Burchett out of the gun. Handoff Simmons up the middle. Swallowed up in the backfield by that defensive line of Johnson. Again, it's been tough sledding there up the middle for Beach. The big men up front doing exactly what Kendarick Bonner said they needed to do last night on High School First Look and earlier on High School Game Day there on ESPN Radio, Savannah Hilton Head. 5:40 to go here in the second quarter, and Beach, I think for the 3rd or 4th time in a row here, dealing behind the sticks. That's tough to work with if you're the offense. It's kind of getting negative yards on first down, working with a 2nd and 14 or 15 almost every possession. But Burchett out of the gun. Some movement early, nothing called though, and Simmons taking the handoff, turned away again. Big number 50 there for Johnson in the backfield, Derek Brantley. 73 as well is coming off the field now, but Nashawn Mitchell causing havoc, making life tough there for the Beach offensive line. Maurice Duncan in there as well, big number 54. Now Beach 3rd and 16. Defense just came up big, but can the offense come up with a big play for a first down? Handoff Simmons and turned away again. Spun all the way back into the end zone, but with forward progress going to be stopped at the 4-yard line. And that's going to bring the punt unit out again for the Bulldogs. Now 4:20 to go here in the second quarter and can't do anything with that possession. Now going to turn to the punt unit to try and have another solid punt like they did last possession. Just a tough night sledding up to middle of the field there for Beach. Can't get a lot going there in the run game. Saw from the passing game tonight, just obviously in the rain, not a lot doing there. Already having an interception for the Adams Smashers defense. And now Burchett standing at the back of his own end zone, ready to punt this one away. And it just dribbles back to him. He was lucky to get that one away at all. Went taken in by, it looks like Pendergraph there to the 30-yard line, trying to find some running room. Cuts up the middle of the field all the way down to the 20-19. Yeah, they'll stop him there, spot him at the 20-yard line there for Johnson. So big stand there by the Johnson defense and defensive line. And with 3:33 left to go here in the first half, the Adams Smashers get the ball pretty much where they were when they left off the last drive. Right on the edge of the red zone with a fresh 1st and 10 for this Johnson running game. Keon Edwards there at quarterback. Amarion Scott to his left, having up back to the left as well. Slot receiver comes in motion. This is a handoff to Pendergraph, able to cut his way in between the linebacker and cornerback. And if that tackle's not made, he might have been in the end zone, but Pendergraph taken down about the 13-yard line. Seven-yard pickup there on first down. 2nd and 3 coming for Johnson. Keon Edwards out of the gun, handoff. This is Scott again, squeezes his way in between that defensive line and an ankle tackle. There by number 55 for Beach, Amir Phillips. Brings him down at the 2-yard line. That's a touchdown saving tackle there for Beach. But with the way this running game's going, is it just a matter of time? Johnson sets up at the 2. Edwards in the backfield. Marion Scott to his right. Now Bacon the up back to his left now. Edwards takes a snap. QB power all the way, trying to find his way up the middle, but turned back by that Beach defensive line again. Believe that might have been number 55 again as well. And it was. There, Phillips, Amir Phillips for Beach. Trying to do all he can to keep Johnson out of the end zone here. 2 minutes to go. Clock rolling. 20-0 lead for Johnson. And knocking on the door. Edwards, handoff. Scott hit at the 1. Driven back. Does he fall forward? He does. Sideline referee comes in, signals touchdown. That's 6 for the Adams Smashers again. And Amarion Scott with his 2nd touchdown of the night. Builds it to a 26-0 lead here for Johnson in the 2nd quarter. Blocked PAT last time out. We'll see if Johnson tries to go for 2 here or not. Looks like they're setting up to do exactly that. Try and make it a full 4 scores here for the Adams Smashers. Edwards takes the handoff, looking to his left, and that pass incomplete. Was looking for Ted Hurst on the slant, but still, Johnson 26-0 lead here for the Adams Smashers. In the 2nd quarter, doing their best to punch their ticket into the playoffs here in 2021. Get a final win, build momentum here into the postseason. Got to thank Enmarket. You can find fresh food, healthy snack choices, and helpful employees at your local Enmarket. Established in Savannah in 1964, Enmarket is passionate about bringing healthy options to their customers and promoting healthy initiatives throughout the communities they serve in Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. Did you know they've built a new app with tons of new features? Download the Enmarket app today. They get exclusive app-only coupons and pay for your fuel from your phone. We know at an Enmarket gas station, you'll be able to find fresh choice and a friendly face every single time you stop. PJ Zuko here with you from Memorial Stadium. ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. And that one fair caught by Beach off the kickoff there at the 34-yard line. At number 8, Sharif Morgan had to dive for that one. But either way, able to haul it in there at the 34. Beach has 141, left to go here in the second quarter. Try and get things going, build some momentum into halftime. And what do we have here? We have the whole offense going over to the sideline for Beach. And the defense staying on the field here for Johnson. Was there a timeout that wasn't signaled? Not sure, but Beach just tough sledding here tonight, especially running the football, and Simmons doing all he can. The offensive line just having a tough time with that defensive line of Johnson so far this evening. And the pass game has just kind of not been a factor here for Beach. The passes behind the receivers, and the rain has certainly affected that. You have a driving rain from left to right here now consistently again. And a tough night all around for everybody. 50, 51, 52 degrees here at kickoff tonight. We'll check it again here at halftime. And it certainly affected the offense, but Johnson able to turn to the run game so far tonight. And has 4 touchdowns on the ground, 2 from Amarion Scott, 1 from Nolan Bacon, 1 from Keon Edwards as well. And that always makes it tough. I mean, with this Johnson offense, you have jet sweeps coming from the slot wide receivers, from Ted Hurst on the outside as well. A couple running backs there in the backfield. And then, of course, Keon Edwards. You always got to look to run the football, too. Has been insanely impactful here on the night for the Atom Smashers. So both these teams playing for a shot at the playoffs. Johnson, though, able to put their stamp here on this game. Again, I would have told you who called the timeout here if it was signaled, but I believe it might have been Beach since they were the first one on the sidelines. But either way, 1:41 to go here in the second quarter. And we'll check some scores from around the area, try and get you updated on some things. Yeah, Windsor Forest playing Savannah High tonight. That one would have been very important if Beach were to win this game. If everything holds strong here, though, Johnson will be the 3 seed and Windsor Forest will be the 4, no matter the result. You have Effingham County playing Brunswick High tonight for a region championship. And you had asked me 5 or 6 weeks ago if Effingham would be in that position. I wouldn't have thought so, to be honest with you, after falling early in the region schedule to Richmond Hill. But they are able to come back, win a ton of games throughout their region play, and been playing very well over the past 5 or 6 weeks, coming back to beat Statesboro last week and put themselves in this position, hosting that region championship game as well. Of course, you have Calvary Day up at Aquinas tonight as well. Cavaliers undefeated on the year and just kind of rolling in every single game they've been in, been able to control a lot of those contests here throughout, especially in region play against their rivals so far, with wins over Savannah Christian and Savannah Country Day. Again, we'll try and get a score update there at halftime from that contest, as well as they are at Aquinas. So 2 undefeated teams in action going for region championships. You have a third down in Pierce County, as well as Appleton County undefeated on the year, playing the Bears tonight. Pierce County, though, I mean, they're 2 losses, Rabun County and been to Rabun County and Brunswick High there early in the year. Of course, Rabun County have a 5-star quarterback going to Georgia. They had to play against him. Really only held them to 28 points. So played very well in that contest. Other loss, first game of the year. They're against undefeated Brunswick High, obviously, and Bears struggling with impact of COVID and injuries on that game as well. So that could have very well been 2 undefeated teams in that contest, and we'll see how that one's going as well. And we have some sort of delay going here on the field. No signal. If it was a lightning delay, it would be 30 minutes, and I think for sure we would see the players going into the locker room and waiting it out. But I don't believe that's what we have here. As players, referees, everybody's staying on the field, just on the sidelines trying to keep loose and warmed up. So not 100% sure what we're dealing with here, but 1:41 left to go until halftime. And I'll tell you what, now actually as they break that huddle from the referees there on the sideline, I think we were dealing with a yardage marker situation. So the stick's obviously very important. Want to make sure those things are working perfectly, and it looks like we got everything working well again. Beach back here with it. Down 26-0, trying to find their way into the playoffs. 1st and 10 from the 35. Trying to find some momentum here going into halftime. You have a jet sweep action here. And the handoff goes for 4 yards. There for the Bulldogs, Aaron Moore. He's had some very solid returns this evening in the kicking game there for the sophomore. And now solid run there on 1st down. So one of the first times tonight you have kind of positive play on 1st down, and maybe trying to build off that is Beach. Burchett, wide receiver screen here from the middle, and Simmons able to haul that one in as he lined up at slot receiver and came in for the tunnel screen. That's going to be another 4 or 5 yards here for Beach. 3rd and 2. Now from the 43. They bring it back now a little bit. The yardage marker now from the 42-yard line, going to be 3rd and 3. 47 seconds to go here in the 2nd quarter, and clock ticking. And they spike the ball. So they run the time off the clock a little bit, spike the ball there with 41 seconds to go. And now a 4th and 3 for Beach. From the 42-yard line. And if you go for it here, the only thing, obviously I'd be worried about for the Bulldogs is giving the ball back to Johnson with time left on the clock. Now offense coming off that. I wonder if that was some sort of miscommunication of some sort, because now you have the punt unit coming out for Beach. So they spiked the ball there on 3rd down. And the punt unit out and ready to dribbler again back to the punter, Burchett. He's able to get this one away again and bounces all the way down to the 34, 33-yard line. So at the 2nd time, the first time he was back in his own end zone, the snap just kind of dribbled back to Burchett. Well, he's able to get both of them away, amazingly enough. Pretty solid punts both times, too. But now Johnson going to get the ball back with 33 seconds left to go here in the 1st half. Keon Edwards in the gun. Yeah, Amarion Scott to his right, takes the handoff, coming up the left side, hitting the backfield, and going to be spun down there at the 30-yard line, but have a flag coming in. And the first hit was awkward, kind of up near the shoulder pads. Wasn't sure if he got any of the face mask or not, but I think that might be what we have here on Beach. See here for the official call from the referee. Certainly going to be on Beach one way or the other, as they're already marking things off there on the far side of the field. Yeah, there's the call. Personal foul, face mask. Was waiting for it, whether it was a horse collar or a face mask, though. Either way, 1st down here for Johnson from the 49-yard line. 44, excuse me. They're close to midfield. Clock ticking now again. 23 seconds left to go. Keon Edwards in the gun. See if they just take this one at halftime or not. And they don't. They're ready to pass this thing. Looking up the middle of the field. And this one intercepted. As again, You could tell he was looking for Pendergraph there from the slot and was running free, but just kind of slipped out of his hand there. It falls down to the center of the field to Jaden Gordon, who's playing safety there and did a good job playing center fielder and tracking that one down. You can tell why they're not going in the air a lot tonight there from the past few pass attempts we've seen from both these quarterbacks. Just you have this driving rain. One side of the field, it looks like it's slowing down a little bit. Other side of the field looks like it's coming down harder than it has all night. So that kind of shows you what we're dealing with here this evening. 10 seconds left to go here in the first half. I'm sure both these teams just kind of ready to get out of the first half and get into some warmth there in the locker room. Burchett looking to the left. This one complete out to Simmons. And going to pick up 10, 13, 14 yards there. And first down for the Bulldogs down to the 49-yard line unless there's a timeout called. And there is. No, there's not. Excuse me. I believe there is, actually. Yeah, both teams going, looking to the locker room, but I think Beach and Michael Thompson were able to get the timeout off, and they do. Their last timeout of the first half. They're able to get it off there with 2 seconds left. They should be putting 2 seconds back up on the clock here so they can get one more play from the 49-yard line. And certainly don't blame them. I mean, yeah, you've struggled in the pass game all night, but also when you have a rain like this, very hard to bring people down. And you're down 26-0 with a shot to go into the playoffs. So as a head coach, I'd be taking absolutely every opportunity I could to try and build some momentum and get into the end zone, get some points on the board before halftime. So we put 1 second left on the clock. Either way, one play left here. Granted, unless there is a defensive penalty. Burchett looking to his right, unloads. And this one going to fall incomplete down the right side. And defended well there also by Brian Griffin. Number 24 there for Johnson. So Johnson out to an early lead and just keeps building onto it as they take their first play of the ball game there on their first possession into the end zone there for Amarion Scott, a 42-yard touchdown run from him. Follow that up with a 5-yard touchdown run from Keon Edwards and a 6-yard touchdown run from Nolan Bacon. And just like that, Johnson was up 20-0. You had a big interception by the defense to throw in there as well. Other than that, just doing a solid job by that Adam Smasher defensive line, creating pressure every time Beach went back to pass the football early and securing and causing some havoc in the backfield every time they tried to run the ball after that. Finally, you have Marion Scott getting in the end zone with a 2-yard touchdown run, finishing off a 20-yard drive there right before halftime. And with that, Johnson up 26-0 here and trying to make their way into the playoffs for the 2021 season. We'll come back in the second half in just a few minutes. They do have the marching band here for Johnson ready to play, so probably going to have a halftime show here for you in just a second. But from Memorial Stadium, it's Johnson 26, Beach 0 here for ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. We'll be back in for second half in just a few minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for the city of San The city of San is our leadership of Mr.
And back here with you from Memorial Stadium, ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. PJ Zuko here with you. Tay Smith running the camera here for this evening and doing a great job all year. Some score updates from around the area. Have Brunswick High region championship game against Effingham. Brunswick leading that one 21-3 at halftime. Some more score updates coming to you soon as a squib kick goes right through the Johnson Adam Smasher return team and goes all the way there into the end zone. So touchback from Johnson, as Adam Smashers will take over at the 20-yard line, up 26-0 here to start this second half. Also down in Glenn County Stadium, playoff spot on the line, and Glen Academy showed up. Doesn't look like Statesboro has yet, as the Red Terrors up 21-0 there at halftime. Savannah Christian trailing Savannah Country Day right now. The Hornets up 3-0 there at half. We also have Ware County beating Wayne County right now 43-0 in halftime. Hilton Head Island down 16-0 at halftime in their playoff game. Pitch out to Amarion Scott to start things off here for Johnson, and he's out and running again. 15, 16 yards there on the carry. And Johnson starts off the second half just like they started the first one. Running the football and doing it well with Amarion Scott. And number 3 out there, Jaden Gordon for Beach. Able to help push him out of bounds. 21, Jamari Wright as well for the Bulldogs. Out there at the second level, though, having to push out the running back. Lanier County leading Clinch County right now 7-6. McIntosh County Academy leading Jenkins County 8-0 at half. Keon Edwards in the gun. Marion Scott again trying to follow his blockers there right up the middle. Bounces it now to the right side. Big stiff arm there and still on his feet. Breaking another tackle. Now to the sideline. That's another 15-yard pickup for Marion Scott. Just so hard to bring him down tonight for this Beach defense. As Scott just kind of running wild here this evening. He comes out of the ball game now. You have Nolan Bacon, who has a touchdown on the ground tonight as well, still in the game there, running back to Keon Edwards left. Up back number 15, Malachi Bacon. The up back to the left, right in front of now spelled out to the left, and Nolan Bacon to the right. Edwards going to keep it himself, QB power right up the middle, and able to break off a tackle. Taken down there after the 4 or 5 yard pickup there on first down. Going to go down to the 46-yard line of the Beach Bulldogs. So 2nd and 6 coming here for Johnson. Southeast Bullock trying to finish off their season with another win. Moving to the playoffs there with that 2 seed. Southeast Bullock up at halftime over Groves 55-0. And in this region championship game, Cavaliers of Calvary Day leading Aquinas at Aquinas 31-0 at half. Keon Edwards out to the left. This is Ted Hurst with the reception, and he's off and running to the second level, down all the way, taken down by the safety. There, Jaden Gordon coming over and making the hit on Ted Hurst. Ted Hurst, I believe that his first true reception of the night there with a little wide receiver screen. And although the running game working real well, obviously Johnson looking like they're going to move on to the playoffs, and you want to have your whole offense working well and feeling well, building that momentum into the next game. So you don't want the wide receivers to completely not be in the game plan here tonight. So trying to work them in a little bit here for Johnson at the start of the second half. Already down 9:30 to go here in the third quarter. And Keon Edwards takes a snap, handoff. Amarion Scott trying to weaving his way through tackles. And now taken down there after a 6-yard gain. And held up by a few different players there for Beach. Yeah, number 66, Ronald Polite in there on the tackle. 55, Amir Phillips, who's been a part of a lot of plays tonight for that Bulldogs defensive line. And a little swing screen pass out to the wide receiver, the slot there for Johnson. Believe that might have been Pendergraph with a small gain. I think 2-yard gain there on that one. Going to bring up third and maybe half a yard, one for Johnson. Keon Edwards takes a snap, handoff up the middle. This is Scott again. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown Johnson, 11 yards out for the rushing score. The third one of the night for Marion Scott, and Johnson in the end zone again here in the second half. Building on their lead, now up to 32-0. We'll see what they do here on the point after touchdown. Edwards takes a snap, handoff. Nolan Bacon hitting the backfield. Can he power through it? He can't. And not going to go in there. Good hit there by Jermaine Saxon in the backfield. Stops the 2. So Johnson in the end zone again here early in the third quarter with 8:45 to go. It's the Adams Smashers up 32-0 on Beach here in the third. Want to thank Enmarket. You can find fresh food, healthy snack choices, and helpful employees at your local Enmarket. Established in Savannah in 1964, Enmarket is passionate about bringing healthy options to their customers and promoting healthy initiatives throughout the communities they serve in Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. Did you know they built a brand new app with tons of new features? Download the Enmarket app today. They get exclusive app-only coupons and pay for fuel from your phone. You know, at an Enmarket gas station, you'll be able to find a fresh choice and a friendly face each time you stop. Kickoff ready to go here for Johnson. This one away, fielded at the 16 and out across the 30. Breaks a tackle now to the 35, 39-yard line is Aaron Moore. Again, wouldn't be surprised if, maybe if in this game, Aaron Moore, a sophomore, looking into next season possibly for Beach as well. He's going to be an explosive return man for the Bulldogs. Only a sophomore, certainly has a lot of talent to grow into there with Beach. 40 seconds, or at the 40-yard line, 8:30 to go. 8 minutes, 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here for Beach to work with. Burchett takes a snap, swallowed up in the backfield, but handed off there to Simmons. And that number 8 for Johnson coming up. That's Makari Stafford coming to make the big hit there in the backfield. Loss of 2 on first down for Beach. Going to bring up 2nd and 12 here for the Bulldogs. Rain has calmed down a little bit here in the second half. If you weren't with us for the first half, it was rainy, sideways rain. Calmed down a little bit again, maybe more of a sprinkle here, but still about 51 degrees. Still steadily coming down, though, so not as big of a wind to deal with, but still certainly affecting the play calling and affecting both teams. And timeout for Beach and the offense on this 2nd and 12. So we'll come back here from important obviously, drive for Beach, just trying to get things going here for the Bulldogs. Got to thank Granger Honda, Savannah's only now 9-time President's Award winning dealership. The President's Award is the highest customer service award that Honda dealership can receive. Find out more at GrangerHonda.com. Also, got to thank the Uniform Source, multifaceted uniform store serving the greater Savannah area. School, scrubs, safety, restaurants, catering, and church ushers too. Embroidery is also available there at 818 East End Avenue in Savannah, Georgia. Or check out their store inside of the Savannah Mall there for the Uniform Source. Supporting us all year here on ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week. Fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. Seen some wild games certainly throughout the course of the year. Saw a big comeback there last week where Jenkins able to come back from 22 down to win that one over New Hampstead. Both those teams off, getting ready for the playoffs to start next week. Jenkins starting it here at home. New Hampstead on the road with the 3 seed. Both these teams fighting to get into the playoffs. Throw over the middle from Burchett. That one caught. And a good 10-yard pickup there on 2nd and 12. 9-yard pickup, out to the 47, though. And 3rd down going to be much more manageable with that gain. Reception there by number 34, Shamari Hughie. Certainly see 6'4", 180, so certainly has the size and the body type to make an impact. But this rain just kind of keeping the ball out of the wide receiver's hands tonight for Beach. Big wind now coming in. Wind must have heard me say something about it calming down a little bit. Huge gust coming in now. 3rd and 4 here for Beach, and taken down once he caught the ball was number 3, Jaden Gordon. Number 7, Jakari Brown. There on the left side of the field, taken down to the 45. It's going to bring up 4th and 5. Here for Beach. Solid defensive play by the Adam Smashers again on an important down, and it's going to bring out the punt unit here for Beach. 6:22 in, rolling here in the 3rd quarter. Johnson up 32-0. Again, a shot on the to go to the playoffs on the line here this evening, and Johnson came out with big plays rushing the football. And that has not stopped here this evening. Burchett able to get the punt away, bounces about the 20-yard line and picked up now. Here by Johnson, jukes out. Now to the sidelines, across the 40 to the 41 is Pendergraft. So lets that one bounce, and bounces kind of right in John Pendergraft's hands. Solid 21, 22-yard pickup there on the return. And the Adam Smashers is going to have really solid field position once again. Again, if this result stays the same, then didn't find a score from Windsor Forest as they're taking on Savannah. But if this result stays the same, then that won't matter either way. And Johnson will be the 3 seed. Windsor Forest would be the 4. Southeast Bullock winning their game against Groves right now. They would move in and keep that 2 seed there in Liberty County. Region champions with the other home playoff game there as the 1. Backup quarterback here in the game for Johnson, and that snap dropped, but he's able to corral it there and get some positive yards. That's number 10 for the Adam Smashers, Jaden Jones. And it might have just been a wrinkle, not necessarily backup, but either way, Keon Edwards back in the ball game now. Marion Scott to his left. 3 touchdowns on the night for Scott. And they keep it on the ground to Scott. He cuts it up the left side. Corralled, though, once he gets to the linebackers. And number 10 there for Beach, Jermaine Saxon, wraps him up well, takes him down after the 2 or 3 yard gain. Jermaine Saxon been on some big tackles here this evening. Also, number 55, Amir Phillips, have played well for Beach. Defensively, just not able to slow Johnson down consistently enough. 3rd and 6. And Keon Edwards keeps it up the left side, breaks the tackle, and picks up enough for the first. That's a 10-yard gain on 3rd and 4. And the Adam Smashers move the sticks again. Big tackle there by number 44, Jarquez Batty, for the Beach Bulldogs, or else that would have been a even bigger gain there for Edwards. I mean, that's the threat you have. You have Scott and Bacon in the backfield making some big plays, running the football. You have Keon Edwards, who's likely to pull it on any given down as well. Scott again. The inside of that line. Small pickup there. 3 yards on that carry for Marion Scott. I'll bring up 2nd and 7 here for the Adam Smashers. Mir Phillips again there on the tackle for Beach. .330 left to go here in the third. Johnson up 32-0. John Pendergraph in motion. Edwards takes a snap, hands it to Pendergraph, trying to follow his blockers. Picks up another 5 there for Johnson, down to the 35-yard line. Jaden Gordon with the hit there for Beach. Able to bring Pendergraph down. Now 3rd and 3 from the 35 for Johnson. Edwards takes a snap out of the shotgun, sets up a screen in the middle of the field there, and tipped away by a defensive lineman. You had Jermaine Saxon in there ready to make the tackle as well if it was caught. And that turned away there by that defensive line by Beach. Going to bring up 4th and 3 for Johnson tonight. I think the only the second 4th down they've seen tonight. One was a 4th and a half yard from the 9 in which they were turned away. So can Beach do it again? Edwards takes a snap looking to his left. And is that caught? No, it's not. Defended. There, that was Jermaine Holdendorf going for the reception. But yeah, Jamari Wright came in too early defending the ball there. That's going to be pass interference on Beach and a 1st down for Johnson on that one. Looked like it might have been caught there for a second by Holzendorf, but ball rolled away there at the last second. But either way, yeah, you saw the defensive back just kind of come in a little bit too early, make the hit. 1st down now for Johnson, fresh set of downs from the 20-yard line. Keon Edwards in the gun, takes a snap. Fake the jet sweep, and Edwards up the middle, jukes out a defender there at the 10, and down to the 5-yard line is quarterback Keon Edwards with a big run again here for Johnson. Two minutes to go here in the third quarter, and Johnson threatening to score again, up 32-0. This offense rolling and running well here this evening in Memorial Stadium. Edwards in the gun, Amarion Scott behind him. Fake the handoff, play action pass to the left. That's Bacon. He's able to catch it, and does he? He does. Puts his shoulder down, gets in the end zone there for the 5-yard score. First reception touchdown of the night for Johnson. They tack on another score here with 1:30 left to go here in the third quarter. Now up 38-0. 5-yard touchdown pass from Keon Edwards to Nolan Bacon, and you're able to set up the run that well. You see the linebackers and kind of everyone stuck in there once you do the play action. Nolan Bacon gets a reception, puts his shoulder down, and forces his way into the end zone. Now Edwards takes a snap looking for Ted Hurst there on the left side, broken up. There by number 2 for Beach, Antoine Bynes Jr. with the break up. And Johnson leads Beach. Apologize here for the technical difficulties we're experiencing with the camera here tonight, as certainly kind of affected by some of the rain, internet issues, things like that. Through the area, and kept up pretty well here this evening, but obviously you have issues every now and then with all the rain and the weather moving through the area. But back here with you, Johnson leading this one 38-0, and Beach, the handoff here to Simmons up the right side, and able to break a few tackles here to get out. 14-yard pickup there by Sidney Simmons. And picks up the first there for Beach, all the way out to the 42 for the Bulldogs. 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. Burchett takes a snap, looking to his left. That one tipped away by a linebacker and picked off by Johnson. And taken down there at the 33-yard line is big number 50 for the Adams Smashers. Derek Brantley able to come away with the pick. Was tipped in front of him there by number 54, Maurice Duncan. And the tip falls into the hands of Derek Brantley. Is able to rumble it back down to the 33-yard line. And Johnson, just like that, you blink your eyes, and they're right back in business here on offense. 2 interceptions tonight for the Adams Smashers, following up a 2-interception performance there last week as well. And Nolan Bacon takes a handoff on the counter from the up back position there. 5-yard gain there on first down, and that might take us to the fourth quarter. 15 seconds left to go here in the third, and clock rolling. We'll see if it does. It looks like Edwards and this Johnson offense might be getting set to take another snap here. Now with 1 second left to go, and that's going to bring us to the fourth. Fourth quarter upcoming here from Memorial Stadium. Playoff spot on the line, and Johnson, the Adams Smashers, look like they're right in the driver's seat to secure it with a 38-0 lead over Beach here at Memorial Stadium on ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week. Fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda Dealers. Coach's Corner just turned 30 years old, and Coaches has been named Savannah's and Thunderbolt's favorite sports bar in town for over 25 of those years. Guests can enjoy televised sports, great food, and fun. There are other ways to have fun at Coaches as well, including interactive trivia, video games, darts, and cornhole. There's never a dull moment here, since there's something on every night at 3016 East Victory Drive and Thunderbolt there at Coach's Corner. You can find fresh food, healthy snack choices, and helpful employees at your local Enmarket. Established in Savannah in 1964, Enmarket is passionate about bringing healthy options to their customers and promoting healthy initiatives throughout the communities they serve in Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. Did you know they've built a new app with tons of new features? Download the Enmarket app today to get exclusive app-only coupons and pay for fuel from your phone. We know at an Enmarket gas station you'll be able to find a fresh choice and a friendly face every time you stop there at Enmarket. ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda Dealers. And Johnson running away with this one from Memorial Stadium. 38-0 lead here as we start the fourth quarter over the Beach Bulldogs. Keon Edwards in the gun, ready to go. Handoff to Amarion Scott right up the middle again. Stuck at about the 30-yard line, but falls forward to the 23. Hit at the 25, falls forward to the 24-yard line, Marion Scott there. And yeah, the stick's moving there for a second, but about a half yard short of a first down. Third down, about a half yard to go. And the snap taken, handed off to Amarion Scott again, and the ball came out. It looked like it, but called down, and either way, Bacon came up with it. So was held up there, stripped, but called down before that at the 20-yard line. And that's a first down for Johnson. Different quarterback in the game here for Johnson as we start the fourth quarter. Number 22, Jaden Pugh. There with a handoff now. That one to number 19, Jamari Taylor, who we saw earlier in the ball game for a few runs. Positive yardage, and gets positive yards there once again. There for Taylor on first down. About a yard there on first. Second down and 9 coming for Johnson. Wind picking up here again at the start of the fourth. Whipping around kind of like it did in the first quarter. I've seen the rain significantly let up, though. Down to a sprinkle, but still windy here at Memorial Stadium. Pugh takes a snap, direct snap there to the quarterback and running to the right side on the QB power. I think he picked up 1 or 2 there. Taken down by the defensive lineman there for Beach. Ronald Polite makes the initial hit. Amir Phillips comes in there with the kind of big stick there late. 3rd and 9 now for Johnson. Now number 16 in the ball game too, Omarion Fincher. And he takes a snap on this one, and the snap just too low there on that one, and couldn't corral it, had to just fall on it before it turned into a turnover. And too bad there for Johnson. They didn't have a slot receiver kind of coming free there in the end zone, but got to be able to get it back to the quarterback cleanly. Now back to the 24. It's going to be 4th and 14, but out of field goal range. Johnson going to go for it here. Again, Fincher there at quarterback. Takes a snap, and that one hit him in the hands, but still goes to the turf. Second straight possession ends up with Fincher, just trying to fall on the ball there. And with that, 4th down stop there for Beach. And the Bulldogs will take over at the 27-yard line here for the Bulldogs. But 8:40 to go, and with a 38-point lead here in the fourth quarter, or running clock, as things keep on rolling. 8:30 to go now for the Bulldogs, and unless they have quite the comeback coming here, going to be the last 8:30 of the 2021 season for Beach. You have a slot receiver in motion there, fumbled, but able to fall on it and pick him back up was Aaron Moore. I've seen some big plays from him tonight, especially in the return game here for Beach. But odd, though, as we've seen the rain kind of calm down a little bit. Seen guys maybe be a little bit more careless with the football, and more fumbles here late. So 2nd and 10 here for Beach either way. 7:45 now to go in the ball game. Burchett there at quarterback, fake the handoff, the jet sweep, and unloads down the right side. This one caught by Beach. That number 34 and screaming down the sidelines there, gets caught from behind and not able to break that last tackle, but still down to the 16-yard line. There for the Bulldogs, and if I have Shamari Hughey there with the catch, and I mean, with that, he's kind of got that basketball small forward type body. Just kind of boxed out, went up for it, and got the grab. It looked like he was maybe going to be able to break a few tackles and get into the end zone, but caught from behind there. 1st down and 10 here for Beach. No doubt their best field position of the night at the 16-yard line. We'll see if the Bulldogs can get in the end zone here. 6:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Burchett takes a snap, looks to his left, overthrown. There was Jaden Gordon out of the flats. Well covered, though, too. Number 8, Makari Stafford was in the area there for Johnson. Going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the 16 for Beach. 6 minutes to go here in the ball game. Burchett in the gun, takes a snap, looking to his left, throwing it up, and in and out of the hands of Hughie. Is if that's thrown maybe a little bit farther to the back corner of the end zone, that's probably caught for a touchdown as he broke late on the just flag corner route. And again, with kind of more of the sprinkle coming down instead of the steady rain, you have more opportunities to be able to pass the ball. You saw Beach early in the game try and execute their normal offense there very early with the passing game. Just wasn't able to get in sync with the rain and the wind, driving wind that was coming down. Certainly affected how they played early. And 3rd and 10 now for the Bulldogs, looking to the left and going to Hughie again. This one hauled in, but slung down. They're out of bounds at the 1. Just shy of pay dirt there for Hughie and Beach. You have Vine Griffin in coverage there, able to come over and make the tackle. But the Bulldogs knocking on the door here, 4:40 to go in the ball game. Trying to get on the board before the end of this one. Burchett coming back in with the play call from the sideline. 1st and goal from the 1 for Beach. Now in the pistol, Burchett takes a snap. Sidney Simmons right up the middle. Is he able to break through? He's hit there at the 1 and turned away by Johnson. Stopped short of the goal line, and you got to credit the whole defensive line there with the pressure. You have number 54, Duncan, in there. You have number 71, who we do not have on the roster. So big number 71 for Johnson. Has made a couple big tackles tonight. Deshaun Mitchell in there on the tackle as well. .340 now left to go. 2nd and goal from the 1.5, 2-yard line for Johnson. And Beach. Burchett in the gun, and are we going to have a timeout or delay a game? That's a timeout. Michael Thompson gets it off right before the delay of game is called. 3:26 left to go here in the ball game. Beach knocking on the door, trying to get in the end zone and not be blanked here in their last game of the 2021 regular season. Got to thank Granger Honda for supporting us all here. Savannah's only and now 9-time President's Award winning dealership. The President's Award is the highest customer service award that a Honda dealership can receive. Find out more at GrangerHonda.com. Also got to thank the Uniform Source, a multifaceted uniform store serving the greater Savannah area. School, scrubs, safety, restaurants, catering, church ushers too, and embroidery also available there at 818 Eastern Avenue in Savannah, Georgia, or check out their store also inside of the Savannah Mall. I want to thank everyone for supporting and tuning in all year for ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. Tonight from Memorial Stadium. And the Beach Bulldogs knocking on the door. You're on 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Looking to his left is Burchett, and that caught in the back corner of the end zone. You had Hughie there in the front of the end zone, kind of draw up the defense, and in behind him ran Jaden Gordon. He's able to haul it in the back corner, but there is a flag. Got to see what this is before we officially call it a touchdown, and it's not. As you have, I believe, illegal motion. Illegal procedure there on Beach. Is backed up now to the 6-yard line. So back to the 6, still 2nd and goal here for the Bulldogs. 2:30 now left to go in the ball game, and clock running. Burchett takes a snap, rolls out to his right, unloads this one and overthrows his intended receiver. And that kind of an interesting formation there. You had the up back roll out to the right. You had a wide receiver to the right as well in the back of the end zone. But the defender came up and kind of bumped into the intended receiver while the ball was in the air. Now, I think it was uncatchable. But, I mean, you have a flag on the play and thought that was going to be on the defense. Instead, that's going to be on the offense. That's going to be another 5 yards on Beach. So that's kind of, we've seen it throughout the 2021 season. What you wanted to attribute it to, who knows, but just kind of a plague of some big penalties throughout the season, especially earlier in the year. And some of the teams that you've seen kind of progress and get better throughout the year, that's been one of their main things, is they've been able to get rid of those penalties. Now Beach all the way back, second and goal from the 11 now. And looking to the right, unloads and able to find Simmons out of the backfield. And that complete to the 6-yard line. And now you have a flag in the backfield where the quarterback was hit at the 23-yard line. And that probably, going to be a roughing the passer on Johnson. Now, with all this happening, you still have the clock rolling. 41 seconds to go in counting. And Beach trying to get in the end zone here, but only have 30 seconds left to go to do it. First down and 3. 30 seconds now left to go in the ball game. Down 38-0. $20 seconds to go. This stacked formation looks like a power I almost, and a handoff caught down in the backfield there is Simmons. That's going to be a loss of 2 back to the 7-yard line with 7 seconds left to go in the ball game. Beach isn't going to get another playoff. Johnson holds strong there inside the 10, and the Adam Smashers are on their way to the playoffs. 38-0 win over Beach tonight for Johnson. They will take the 3 seed with the win. Windsor Forest going to be the 4 seed as we move forward and look into next week in the playoffs. Again, you have Liberty County off tonight. Southeast Bullock was up 55-0 on Groves there at halftime. So Southeast Bullock going to be the 2 seed there. Home playoff game for the Yellow Jackets next week. Liberty County off this week to win the region championship and move on with the first number 1 seed. Johnson wins tonight's win over Beach. A 38-0 win. Again, gets the 3 seed on the road next week. And Windsor Forest, believe, don't have a score update here tonight. Look for ESPN Coastal there on Twitter for some score updates here later this evening, or PJ_Zuko as well there on Twitter for some score updates. Windsor Forest, though, taking on Savannah tonight, and they're going to be the 4 seed either way. So keep track of that. You have the high school scoreboard show on ESPN Radio Savannah Hilton Head. Should be starting here at 10 o'clock. So they'll go over plenty of scores for you as well. And, of course, tune in tomorrow morning. Not going to have the high school sports roundup because we'll have Georgia pregame there at 8 a.m. tomorrow, leading you to kickoff there at noon. So for the last game of the regular season here on ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. Johnson, the Adam Smashers, Kendarick Bonner, and this running attack gets the 38-0 win over Beach. You had 3 rushing touchdowns by Amarion Scott tonight. Definitely over 100 yards as the first place from scrimmage went to Amarion Scott for 42 yards and a touchdown, and they didn't stop there. You had Nolan Bacon with a rushing touchdown, 6-yard rushing touchdown, and also a 5-yard receiving touchdown out of the backfield. And Keon Edwards with a touchdown as well, 5-yard rushing touchdown with a QB power. So that's the threat you have with Johnson. You have guys on the outside that's able to make plays, but with the driving rain and big, huge wind gusts tonight, 50 degrees here at Memorial Stadium, didn't see a lot of passes downfield, but obviously you have that threat moving in the playoffs as well with Ted Hurst. Pendergraph played well running the football. Holzendorf had a couple big runs as well. So going to be fun to see this Johnson offense and what it's able to do moving into the playoffs for Beach. Came on strong here late in the season, certainly played Liberty County tough there last week. The rain, you saw the weather just really affect this offense as the game went on tonight, and obviously not able to get in the end zone there at the end either. So tough way to end it for the Bulldogs, but they'll move into next year, and Michael Thompson will get this offense rolling with kind of the new energy there you have with Beach. But Johnson makes it into the playoffs here once again, the second straight year there with Derek Bonner. But again, last game of the regular season, that's going to do it here for ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers for the 2021 season. And got to thank everybody who put this together. Obviously, Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers, Enmarket this year, Granger Honda, Uniform Source, Cash and Carry, and Coach's Corner for supporting us all throughout the year. Our first year doing this on the video streaming side of things, air online, and I certainly enjoyed being here with you every Friday evening throughout the whole regular season, and can't wait to do it again moving into next year. But for Tay Smith, who's worked hard with us and been here every single week, certainly appreciate everything she's done there with the camera work here this season. Of course, Christian Gokel, Cam Ursery helping out sporadically through the season as well. Got to thank them too. But I'm PJ Zuko, hoping you have a fantastic rest of your evening, and wishing everyone well here from the Savannah and Low Country area as they move into the playoffs. Hope you have a great weekend. Stay safe wherever you go. God bless.